Like Doc Rivers said, he came in and surprised everybody.
He's the first.
But when LeBron came into the league, these NBA players are going to his school. AI, Shaq, Pearson, them, like they're watching to check him out. He's already being told he's this, he's that. Jordan, it wasn't like that. Jordan came in and surprised everybody. LeBron, it was expected. Why Larry Bird rates LeBron James over Michael Jordan. Hopefully this ain't clickbait. I haven't seen this, obviously. We about to see why he rates him over LeBron James. I know y'all about to be sick in the comments, but let's see what Larry Bird says. Y'all, everybody, this is Larry Bird now. This ain't a nobody. This is Bird.
I tell people, quit whining about LeBron. Enjoy him while he's here. He's unbelievable. I mean, he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest ever. Then you go back, I played against Magic, Michael, Kareem. I mean, the list goes on and on.
The debate over who is the best in basketball history is never ending, but who truly claims the throne? Recently, as LeBron marked his milestone 20th All-Star appearance, this debate ignited again. His performance in Indianapolis was modest by his standards, but it underscored a career of unmatched longevity and consistency. The numbers tell a story of their own. LeBron has won 4 NBA championships, a testament...
What is this? This is All-Star game or... Oh, that's the regular season that year, okay.
The numbers tell a story of their own. LeBron has won 4 NBA championships, a testament to his unwavering dominance on the biggest stage. Last year, he ascended to the summit of the league's scoring hierarchy, eclipsing the legendary Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yet, with these accolades, the shadow of Michael Jordan looms large. Jordan has a flawless 6-0 record in the NBA Finals. It stands as a monument to his unmatched greatness, and it sets a standard that seems impossible to beat. But as the dust settles and the debates rage on, a new voice emerges from the ranks of the old guard. Larry Bird, a legend in his own right, begins to tilt the scales in LeBron's favor. Stick around as we unravel why Larry Bird rates LeBron James over Michael Jordan.
Let's see.
You see, when it comes to the greats of the game, there are only a select few who can truly claim a seat at the table. MJ, and in recent years, another Titan, LeBron James. Now, rewind a bit further.
I mean, there's other players, you got Kobe in there too. There's other players, but...
And you'll find Larry Bird. And Bird is not one to give compliments lightly. When he speaks on the game's Titans, you better believe he has the credentials to back it up. Bird and Jordan faced off 29 times, with Bird coming out on top more often than not. Jordan has had a share of struggles against the mighty Celtics. In their 8-year duel, Bird claimed victory 17 times to Jordan's 12.
Right, we saw that in other videos.
From a numbers standpoint, Jordan was a scoring machine, averaging 33.3 points per game against Bird. But Larry showcased his prowess as a superior rebounder and playmaker. In those days, Bird once christened Michael Jordan as God after witnessing MJ drop 63 points on the Celtics in '86. He said, "I think he's God disguised as Michael Jordan. He's the most awesome player in the NBA. Today in Boston Garden, on national TV, in the playoffs, he put on one of the greatest shows of all time. I couldn't believe anybody could do that against the Boston Celtics." Now, fast forward to the LeBron era, and Larry's tune starts to shift, but not in the way you might expect. Bird hasn't been shy about praising LeBron after witnessing his greatness. During his tenure as president of basketball operations for the Indiana Pacers, Bird made a bold statement. He refused to trade for LeBron's teammates, believing that playing with LeBron made them seem better than they were. In Bird's own words, "Morway was trying to get me to trade for them, but I ain't taking any of those guys up there. I said, you don't understand, son. Them guys playing with LeBron look a whole lot better than what they really are." And Bird was onto something. LeBron has this uncanny ability to elevate his teammates' game like no other.
They say, see, this is what happens. They say he can't elevate his teammates' game, that it's hard to play with LeBron. There's always stories out there. I think when you're playing with an all-time great player, your game is going to change, bro. Your game is going to change when you're playing with the all-time great player. We're seeing it on the Warriors, bro. We're seeing, Kuminga kind of struggling to get playing time. They're saying he doesn't really fit the offense, whatever. We're seeing, like, when you play with certain players on certain teams, that your game is going to change. It doesn't matter who it is. I think LeBron is just must-see TV, so his is going to get looked at 10 times harder. His is going to be magnified and judged way harder than anybody else's, because I've seen guys elevate their games playing with LeBron, and yeah, you've seen guys who played better without whose numbers went up without him. That's what happens. It's like that in every sport. Someone who's out of school with loaded goes to a school that's not as loaded, their numbers are better. Or go to a team that doesn't have this number one recruit versus going to this school that has, players that just as good as him. Of course, his numbers is not going to be the same. I think people just don't really understand that in basketball. Like, people don't understand, your numbers aren't going to be the same playing with certain players. Because then again, look, if they were, y'all going to say, wow, he carrying LeBron. So it's or carrying this player. So which one is it? If they play good with me, they're carrying me. Now, if they're not putting up the same numbers with me, that means they can't play with me. So it's just it's hard because it's which one is it? Well, what do we want it to be? Because it's shown that, let's
remember 2007. LeBron famously carried a lackluster supporting cast to the NBA Finals. Not many players in history could have achieved such a feat with a group that many would consider mediocre. And this was echoed by Shane Battier. He said, as good as you think he was...
He says Shane Battier?
He was that much better. I'm biased, I know. People will say LeBron or MJ. I said, LeBron did something twice that I don't think Michael Jordan could ever do once. He won 2 NBA titles with Shane Battier as the starting power forward. And in 2012, on an episode with Bill Simmons, Bird didn't hold back again. He spoke about his preference to play with Kobe Bryant, emphasizing the Black Mamba's relentless will to win and the toughness that defined his game. But when it came to LeBron, his tone took a different turn. He made it clear that despite any reservations or controversy surrounding LeBron, his undeniable talent demanded recognition. He not only acknowledged King James' skills, but also urged fans to appreciate the greatness before them. Bird stated, I think you should sit back and enjoy him because I think he's one of the greatest to ever play our game. If you're a basketball fan, you got to sit back and go, wow, how did he do that? Or I always say, boy, I wish I had his speed, But some of the stuff that kid does out there, he's by far, and Kobe was always my favorite since I got out, but LeBron James is by far the best player in this league.
Now that I use Monday Service, AI makes solving tickets my form of meditation. Monday Service...
I think you should sit back and enjoy him.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to say, y'all gonna put the clip when he said it?
Because I think he's one of the greatest to ever play our game. We all make mistakes.
LeBron is
Why you ain't show the whole clip, bro? Goddamn, I wanted to see the whole clip.
One of, if not the best player to ever play basketball.
They lost this fucking series. I'm so mad. I'm still mad about that.
Even at 39, he's still schooling opponents and rewriting the record books. But despite his undeniable brilliance, he has been the subject of some unwarranted criticism throughout his illustrious career, and Bird has had enough of it. In a recent interview on NBA on TNT, Bird decided to drop some truth bombs for all the LeBron haters out there. He stated, I tell people quit whining about LeBron. Enjoy him while he's here. He's unbelievable. I mean, he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest ever.
I tell people quit whining about LeBron. Enjoy him while he's here. He's unbelievable. He's one of the greatest, if not the greatest ever.
And you better believe...
It's just because this is what I'm trying to really understand. No matter how good you are, no matter what pinnacle you reach, it's going to be people out there that are it's different if you're talking about his flops in the finals, his flop in the 2011 final. That's fine. That's 100% warranted. But now when you just finding every and anything to say, it's just now it's beyond basketball. You're just trying to take the man down. You know what I mean? When you reach a certain level of status or something, be prepared for that hate that's going to come. Some of it isn't hate. It's constructive criticism that you need to hear. Then you got the shit that's really hate. Real shit. That's just how this shit go. Sometimes I be scared to go up on this channel because I know bullshit gonna come. I be seeing certain comments I don't really respond to, but still, but that's part of the game. You want the lights, you want the whatever. It's gonna come with this. That's what happens. If they're not talking about you, you're not that good of a player. It's that simple.
He meant every word. As retirement looms on the horizon for King James, Bird's words hit home. It's a refreshing sight to see a legend like Larry Bird step up praising LeBron. In a league where past meets present, Bird's defense of LeBron breaks through the noise. But even rivals recognize greatness when they see it. This season, LeBron is doing what he does best, putting up impressive numbers and leading his team like a true captain. Averaging 24.9 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 7.8 assists per game. He is the heartbeat of the Lakers, defying Father Time with every dunk, pass, and block.
Man,
but here's the thing.
Playoffs,
LeBron
though,
holds Bird equally in high esteem. When he equaled his career triple-double tally, LeBron paid homage to a titan of the game. He said, "He's one of the greatest players to ever play the game. He just played until he literally couldn't play the game no more." He gave everything he had, and for young guys that don't know him, they think of Larry Bird as a jump shooter, but he was so much more than that. He was a passer. He averaged double-digit rebounds. He defended. He took charges. I've always been a fan of Larry Bird. In a world where fans and analysts endlessly debate who's better, LeBron and Bird's mutual admiration serves as an impressive reminder. It's not about pitting one legend against another. It's about celebrating their unique contributions to the game. Bird stands out as one of the rare figures who consistently shower today's players with respect. For those familiar with Bird's character, his recent comments on LeBron James aren't surprising at all. At 67 years old, his message is clear: relish the experience of witnessing LeBron's greatness while he's still gracing the court. LeBron, now in his 21st season, boasts an illustrious resume that speaks volumes. 4 titles, 4 finals MVPs, 4 regular...
6 NBA finals losses. I know that's what y'all were about to comment on. 6 NBA losses. Yeah. I'm not saying that that's not good, but shit, I got 4 rings. Fuck y'all. I got 4 rings. Fuck y'all. Come on, man.
MVPs. The accolades are impressive as they come.
And we got defense too. We got 6-time first team all defense.
At 39 years old, he's not just an ageless wonder, but a record breaker. LeBron carved his name in history by becoming the league's all-time top scorer, passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 2023. The numbers tell a story of dominance, but it's the longevity and unwavering excellence that set LeBron apart. In Bird's eyes, LeBron's ability to impact the game in different ways puts him on a pedestal that even MJ struggles to reach. It's not just about the stats, it's about the intangibles, the X factors that make LeBron James a once-in-a-generation talent. As he continues to defy,
I think him and Michael Jordan are once in a... Because here's the thing, I'm going to say this about Jordan too. Michael Jordan, like Doc Rivers said, he came in and surprised everybody. He's the first. You know, when LeBron came into the league, these NBA players are going to his school. They're going to St. Vincent St. Mary, AI, Shaq, Pearson, them. Like, they're watching to check him out. He's already being told, like, bro, this guy is the next Michael Jordan. He's this, he's that. Jordan, it wasn't like that. Jordan came in and surprised everybody. Averaged 28 his rookie year. Oh, shit. Like, don't get me wrong. He was doing his shit in college. He was good enough to get to where he got. But he came in and surprised everybody. They had no idea that this was going to happen. LeBron, it was expected. So it's a harder grading scale now. That's something people don't be really getting. It's a way harder grading scale now.
One thing remains inevitable: the day he hangs up his jersey for good. At the same time, the timing of his retirement remains uncertain. Perhaps he's holding out for that dream duo with Bronny. But the reality is, it's on the horizon. And when that moment arrives, LeBron's legacy and impact on the game will be undeniable, immortalized in highlights, record books, and memories. But here's the thing: whether you're a diehard fan or a casual observer, missing out on witnessing LeBron James in action would be a travesty. Sure, debates rage on about whether he's the GOAT or if he's overrated, but let's set the rival...
Look at this shit.
Sure, debate...
Look at my man. Hold on. I forgot Iguodala was on that team. Look at this shit.
Missing out on witnessing LeBron James in action would be a travesty. Sure,
Look at my man's looking at him. Who is that?
Debates rage on about whether he's the GOAT or if
Look at my man's too. Like, who, bro?
He's overrated.
Shit. That probably be the funniest
thing. Let's set the rivalry
thing.
and personal bias aside for a moment and embrace the sheer spectacle of LeBron's greatness.
Yes, embrace it.
Take a page from Larry Bird's playbook.
Take a page from his
playbook. The value of recognizing true talent. And let's face it, we may never witness another player quite like LeBron James in our lifetimes.
Never.
His combination of skill, athleticism, longevity, and sheer determination is a rarity in the basketball world.
All-around
speaking
player.
Of legends, join us to uncover Michael Jordan's fascinating perspective. He rates Larry Bird over LeBron James. So, don't miss out on the chance to gain a unique perspective on the legacies of Larry Bird and LeBron James straight from Michael Jordan.
I mean, Michael Jordan also said Steph Curry's not a Hall of Famer. At the time, I kind of liked when he said I was kind of on some, man, fuck Curry type of vibe at the time. But I like Curry, man, so I can't really agree with that. But I don't know. Jordan, I don't think Michael Jordan is obviously who he is. You could say number one, LeBron 2, whatever. But I did put Michael Jordan over LeBron just because of certain things, but I think if LeBron win another one, we're gonna have a different conversation. But Jordan, not the best at recognizing talent. He's not. So I don't really know about him, but in that aspect, as far as recognizing talent, I don't know about that with him. But anyways, if y'all like this video, y'all know what to do. Get at me on the next video. Rest in peace to Kari, ex my grandma, both our grandmas, and I'm gone. Bam time.